Hey everybody, Sean here from Board Paracord. Today we're going to be using one of these guys. This is for a water bottle that is a standard size. So this is my water bottle. I got a giant water bottle. It goes right here where this divot is. So it snaps in right in this little divot right here. And what we're going to do with this is make a handle. The handle is going to go from this ring and around to this side, and we'll be using a color, one of my favorites. This color is called Moonstruck. It's kind of hard to see because it's not wanting to focus. I'm going to do this. We'll zoom in on it. There we go. Moonstruck is black and blue stripe pattern, and since I'm doing about a foot, I need, for every inch, I need a foot of cord. So I have about 12 inches of braid that I want to make, so I need about 12 feet of cord. We're just doing a Solomon weave, or Cobra, some people call it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just getting my center point, which is right there. And the reason I'm getting the center point is because what we're going to do is take this ring, and with that loop there, we're going to go inside. Let's see. Actually, I want to go down through there. I guess it doesn't really matter. We could flip it over, but I want to put my center point through, and then we're going to open this up and then throw the ring through there and tighten this. And that gives us what we call a cow's hitch. Real easy to do. And then what I need to do, so I wanted this piece to be on the outside, so I just flip that over and we'll go from there. So now what I need to do is run this cord through my fingers again so I can get rid of all the twists, just like that, and take these two ends and go down through the opposite side. So we did that on one side. Now we just need to go through this side. And I know my battery is getting pretty low, so I'm just going to keep an eye on that. Now I need to pull all of my cord through until I have about the size of handle that I want to have right here, which I think that's a little too long. I have a tape measure. Let me grab that real quick. Sorry about that. We're just going to, this is my super cheap tape measure, but it works. So we're going to measure, I'm going to try to do this. So that's 6 inches to there. And then let's measure this. That's another 4.5. Okay, so that's a little shorter than I wanted. So let's just pull a little bit through, and we'll say right there. So that gives me about a foot of handle, which is good because I think that'll work out pretty well. And at this point, all we're doing is getting the loop out of the way. Well, actually we need the loop in the way because what we're doing is we're going to be weaving around it. So one of my working ends is off to the left. My other working end is off to the right. I have what will eventually become the handle right here. And we have our cords coming up through. And then we can start weaving around our handle, our center point, our center strands, which are right there. And so let's start here. We'll do a loop on the left, bring it over to the right, take our right cord over our left, go around the back of the two center strands and through the loop, just like that. And this is where, when you tighten this up, you just want to double check your measurement for the main loop here, because once you go past this point, it's going to be really difficult to change the length. But I think we're in a good place there, so we're just going to continue. So you want to tighten that up. Let me zoom in just a little more here. So the cord that we just took over the center strands is now on the right, so we start with that one, cross it back over to the left, take your left cord over that one, bring it around the back and up through the loop on the right, and then we're going to pull that tight. And now we can really cinch that up just like that. Now, the cord that's on the left now is the one that we start with. The one that goes over top is always the cord that you want to start with, and it flip-flops all the way. So now we're on the left, so create that loop, right cord over it, around the back, and bring it up through the loop, and then tighten it. So real easy. And we're just going to continue that now. Now we're on the right side, so a loop, cross over, around the back, and through. And I hope I have enough cord here. I think I do. So for every inch of your handle, you're going to want a foot of cord. That is the ratio that you need. So now we're on the left side. I know it's kind of hard with this stuff in the background. Create the loop on the left. Right side crosses over it. Goes around the back. Poke it through. Pull it through the loop. Just like that. This is called the Cobra Solomon, or the Solomon. Do a couple more real quick. Loop over the center strand, just like that. Left cord over the right, around the back, and through. We'll do one more, and then I'll finish this up off camera and be back to show you how to finish it off and show you how to put the ring onto the water bottle. It's real easy, it just snaps on. So loop on the left now, and if you're unsure which one to do the loop first, just look to see where the cord is coming out from the last one you did. So it's going over the top, comes out to the left, so that's the side you start on. So left over your center strands, right cord over that one, around the back and through, and then pull it tight. And I'm going to finish this up all the way around, and I will be back to show you how to finish everything off. Alright, so as you can see, I have done the entire handle now, and my ratio is pretty close. I thought I was going to run out of cord, but I didn't. I do have a little bit of room here to do one more pass, so we'll go ahead and do that real quick, and then you'll see how close I came to not having enough cord. There we go. And now all we have to do is cut the ends off, just like that. Let me zoom in. Go ahead with the torch lighter, melt that end, and then with the rounded part, we'll round that over, just like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so I had to break away because the mailman was here. So now you're just going to take, what you want to do is cut this really close to the actual end here so that you don't have a lot to melt. Just let that melt down a little bit, and then I am going to use the end of the tightening tool so that I can give it just a little bit of texture. There you go, you can see right there the texture that is on there. And this thing is done. Now I have a water bottle here, but I don't know if I can do this. I have a lot of water in there. I'm going to try to do this. Let me take the top off. Hopefully I don't pour any water out. Let me zoom back. Alright, so let me see how much water I have. Okay, I don't have a whole lot. Not as much as I thought. So this just goes on. And you have to kind of roll it around the edge, and it will snap in place. There we go. And now it's in place. Alright, so let me put the top back on here real quick. Just like that. There we go. And now you can see I have a handle that matches pretty well. Actually, it matches really nicely. Acid Midnight Blue would have been a good color for this too, but I do like that this is blue and black. Kind of a striped pattern. And it has kind of a shimmer to it because it has the blue in there. Hard to see. But yeah, I hope you like this. Now another idea that you could do with this, and I just thought of this while I was doing it, is what if you had a buckle. Let me see if I have a buckle sitting here. I don't. But I do have a bracelet, and this is why I wanted to show you. What if you have all these bracelets that you wear. What if you made a little section about this long with one half of a buckle here and another section of paracord with another half of a buckle here? That way your bracelets can be interchangeable. So, I don't know, maybe you want a pink handle one day, you can, boom, snap that in there. Or if you want to go back to a blue one, you'd have another, bracelet or just a piece that you could snap in. Anyways, I thought that was a cool idea. Maybe I'll do that next week. I'll make another one maybe next week where I just use a buckle on each side where it'll snap in. I think that'll be a good video. So let's do that next week. And I hope you like this. These rings are on the site. I just threw them up there. There's a 5, 10, 20, and a 50 pack of the rings. I think I called them. There's a picture of it just like this, square. And I think I called it a water bottle ring. Pretty easy to find on there. I think I'll even throw this in the description of this video if it will let me. And until next time, paracord on. Do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button to your left. There's other great videos all the time, and there's a few to the right side of the screen, and you can also buy paracord at our site with the link at the bottom left. Thank you again for watching.